That's right. That's damn right. That's damn right. Pimpin' has taken over the page. Now, I know what y'all thinking. What is this fool doing now? But if we're going to be foolish, let's just be foolish. And I could not tell y'all the exotic story without getting into exotic costume. So many people, right? You motherfuckers come on the page. Hold on. Y'all come on the page and y'all argue all the time. This ain't exotic. First of all, you shouldn't even ever question what the fuck is exotic. You know what I mean? You should not ever question what the fuck is exotic. I'm gonna tell y'all the story of how exotic got started. Now, some of y'all heard this shit. But what is an exotic? A long time ago, it was a kennel named Garden State Bullies. They might still be a kennel, just might not be messing with nobody. But they had a couple breedings. And they made these dogs, and they were basically dwarfs, but they were a little mutated. They looked fucked up, basically. You know what I mean? But they ain't want to kill them. They just wanted to do something with them. So they just took them around, and they were like mascots and shit. And strangely enough, almost like it happened with Little Robe in the pocket, people like these little funny looking dogs. The dogs suffer from dwarfism. Although Down syndrome is not a thing, they suffer from Down syndrome. You know, basically, you know, they had some issues. And the dogs was deformed. You know, not nearly as bad as what you see. So, you know, as a joke, they start calling them exotics. They say, these are my exotic versions of my bullies. And everybody laughed about it. But I tell you, some motherfuckers didn't get the joke. So, as we proceeded, we saw more people with deformed dogs. And then they start calling themselves exotic kennels. Not understanding that the whole term exotic was really a joke. You know? And they went from being, not only can you get it as deformed as you want as an American bully, but now we're going to add some other shit in there because they need to be small. So they start adding in French bulldogs, and the feet was turning. You had dogs where their chest was too wide. They was laying on the ground, basically. The dogs was close to near death. A lot like what you see now. But the fad grew. And it grew. And then one day, because I hate to tell y'all, but exotics was not always these super high priced dogs. One day, somebody got like this incredible idea to tell one dumb motherfucker that an exotic was worth more than an American bully. You had to pay $10,000 a puppy for these little deformed dogs. They were special. And they got a dumb motherfucker to pay 10. Then somebody told them, you know, it was 20. 20 is the best ones. All the while, this dog didn't have a standard. All they were doing was mixing more and more faults. And believe it or not, even just like with Miyagi, some of the dogs would come out looking normal, but they wouldn't let you see those. They wanted you to see the deformed ones. And then they added Pug in there. Then they started adding Boston Terrier in there. They wanted them to get smaller. They wanted the faces to be pushed in more. But the more as they mixed the chromosomes, the dogs got deformed. And they kept using this term exotic. Exotic, exotic, exotic. And until this day, they can't tell you what an exotic is. That's the most amazing thing. I know the origins of the exotic. But even in knowing the origins, I still can't tell you what it is. They can't tell you what it is. This is why all exotics don't look alike. That's why some of them look like English bulldogs. Some of them look like rat terriers. Some of them look like pugs. Some of them look like Frenchies. Some of them are a little bit bigger. Some of them are micro and very, very tiny. Some of them have crooked legs. Some of them say that they have healthy exotics, but even the healthy exotics have fucked up feet and horrible bites and, you know, high rears, and they very, very bad in the stifles. You rarely ever see any of the so-called exotics that are very well put together to dog. The thing about the exotic is the exotic and the exotic movement. Let me fix my shit. Is it's all just a fictional place where idiots live to pimp out handicapped dogs. I would never take you people seriously. I would never come out to argue or anything with you, because the truth of the matter is that it should have never happened. It was a joke. The term exotic, there's no real standard for exotic. You can make as many deformed trophies to go along with your deformed dogs and your deformed principles as you want to, but all you are animal abusing motherfuckers who've never given a fuck about anything. Let's just be real. Let's talk about it. Don't come to my page with your moral high ground that, oh no, my dogs aren't that bad. All of y'all breed fucked up dogs. It's not a fucking exotic anywhere in the world that's living past 7 years old. Most of your dogs are dead at 3 years old. Most of your dogs can't breathe. Most of your dogs have neurological problems. A lot of your dogs can't stand. Even when you put them on the table, you're choking the shit out of them by pulling them up in the collars. And yes, we've seen the videos of kickstand dogs where their legs just fall up from under them, even when you try to stack them. We know about their issues with the early deaths. We know about the fact that you're breeding them on their first heats. We know about the fact of all the issues that come along with these dogs and all the things that you're doing, and you can't even tell what you put into the dog. You're just claiming exotic. Yes, I say fuck exotic, and I will always say fuck exotic, and I hope that the people arrest y'all bitch asses for selling that dumb shit. Let's just be realistic. Y'all wanted me back, I'm gonna be back. Y'all some animal abusing motherfuckers. When you see dogs that are dying at such a young age, when you see dogs that are torn up, when you see dogs that are having seizures, when you see dogs that don't even have the neurological capacity to control their tongue, as their tongues hang out the side of their mouths, their legs are bowed and curled, some of them can't even barely get off the ground, you see their feet all splayed out, those dogs are living in pain. It is not a joke. It started off as a joke, the name did, but now it's a sad, sad thing, and I truly do. I've never really hoped for many people to get arrested outside of motherfucking rapists and child molesters, but you motherfuckers need to go to jail. That's fact. The shit that y'all doing is so wrong in this community right now. It's ridiculous. Y'all talking about healthy exotic, healthy exotic. If you motherfuckers care so much about healthy exotic, why aren't y'all saying anything about all the fucked up dogs? No, when someone else talks about how fucked up the exotic is, then y'all want to play come play Captain Save-A-Ho and jump on everybody's post and talk about this and talk about that. And oh, well, what about the bullies that's fucked up? Them is exotics too. That's where the shit started at. Y'all motherfuckers got the nerve. The fakest dog pimps you'll ever see. Y'all look as ridiculous as I do right now with this shit on. I refuse to take you motherfuckers seriously. Y'all can't even tell me nothing about dog breeding and this and that and the other. Then, you know, you're as bad as, you know, well, y'all worse than the extreme people. But the extreme people is terrible too. You know what I'm saying? All this bullshit marketing. Y'all got my motherfucking show all fucked up. Look, all this extreme marketing, extreme marketing, extreme marketing. Well, what are you marketing? Death? You bitch? What are you marketing? Death? Yes, we are shocked. We are appalled by y'all bullshit community. Y'all can put everything in there, but y'all are fucking over animals and trying to make a profit out of it. Let's get to the bottom of this. Let's get to the gist of this whole thing, everything that comes with it. Y'all stickers, y'all gold collars, your oversized trophies, your deformed trophies, your stack offs, your this, your that, your this, your that, all your hype, all your bullshit. Y'all like puppy predators. All y'all do is y'all go out to the community and try to convince some dumbass that don't know no better to look at the dog and see that he's dying in front of him that this is some valuable commodity, much like many other dumbass clothing lines, and whether it's this or whether whether it's that I'm gonna tell you, oh yeah, such and such rapper bought one of these for $100,000 and this and that and the other. Man, you can put a price tag on anything. It doesn't mean quality. Sometimes we consider value. Yes, value is only decided if how much a fool is going to pay for it. And right now we live in a very foolish world, so you can get people to pay for any fucking thing. It was some idiot who spent over $1 million on a banana taped to the wall, and they called that art. But what y'all doing is wrong. At least the banana wasn't harmed in that shit. Y'all dogs is dying in front of people. The whole community sees how the animal can't walk, sees how the animal can barely move, sees that the cognitive skills is not there, that this dog don't even act like a dog, and y'all sit around and all y'all do is make banners and videos and play gangster and do this and do that. You motherfuckers don't care about no dogs. Y'all don't care about no animals, so I don't give a fuck about y'all respect. Y'all can come at me any kind of way y'all want to, but I'm just going to tell the truth. Anybody in the community who respects this shit, you's a dumb fuck too. When I say healthy dogs matter, I mean all dogs. I'm coming over to the Rottweilers pretty soon. But all healthy dogs matter. All you motherfuckers do is talk. And the simpler, and to tell you to get back to how simplistic this shit is that this page has been up now 11 or 12 years or whatever, and all y'all do is come to argue the one thing that I've been saying is healthy dogs matter. Breed a healthy dog. Stop breeding fucked up dogs. The chest on the dog is not supposed to be overextended. Do some research. The legs are not supposed to be bowed. Do a tiny bit of research on the kind of arthritic conditions and the damage that it does to the joints and the tendons. Come on, man. It's just not that hard. Your dog's ass ain't supposed to be 30 feet up in the air, and the spine ain't supposed to be dipped in and under that kind of stress. Look at the neurological damage that does. Your dog is supposed to be able to breathe without wheezing and without gurgling and all that shit. Look at the damage that's being done inside the cavity of his chest. He was born to die. That's what y'all are producing. You're not no fucking producers. Y'all some fucking leeches and con man, oil salesmen. You put it all on the line. That's what the fuck y'all is. Period. Y'all hop around in that community like y'all something special. You a bunch of dumb bitches that's putting on a dumb show, and I'll be glad when the motherfucking police come get y'all asses and charge y'all with every charge y'all supposed to get, because this shit is ignorant. Bottom line, if the exotic community with you, y'all come with everything, I guarantee y'all go off of the topic, y'all make all kind of bullshit accusations, y'all gonna say this, say that. Address your dogs. That's what the conversation is, motherfucker. Can your dog live? Can your dog walk in the north? I ain't talking about 80, 90 degree heat. Can your dog take a walk in 70 degree heat around the block? Not down the street, and when y'all do those 10-second videos talking about I got a functional dog. No, your dog's not functional because you take a 10-second clip before that motherfucker fall over and you got to spray him down with lemon juice and holy water. No, that's not functional. Can you do a video with sound so we can actually hear how your dog breathes? I'm just saying. See, stupidity is oftentimes met with stupidity. Like I told you, anytime I address the exotic community from now on, I'm going to have me a new outfit, because I refuse to even come on in front of the camera anymore and be serious and be connected to them dumb fucks. We can talk about the extreme, and we can talk about everything else in this community is dumb, but I told you, I'm coming back, and I'm coming back on some real shit. You know, them fake ass blog talks and radio shows that do all this gossiping and all this bullshit promotion. Get on that motherfucker and act like you know about dogs then. Talking about, oh, I'm going to say this and I'm doing this and I don't give a fuck about no green screen. I got a wall. I jump on a cell phone and while I'm driving, and I can pick up more viewers than y'all because I'm talking about real shit. I skip and won't be on this bitch for 3 or 4 months. Y'all talk content. You got to be consistent to build your brand, this, that, and the other. Nah, guess what? I leave this motherfucker for a year, come back next year, and the number's still going to pop for one good damn reason. Is because somebody is out there looking for the truth after all the bullshit lies that y'all told them. Somebody is looking for a real dog, man, when we got all these fake promoters and the Wendy Williams of the dog world and the Maury Povich of the dog world and the Phil Donahue of the dog world. No, somebody just want a motherfucker to tell them, how does this shit work? Build a real dog. Have you produced real dogs? Can you tell me your experience? Tell me the history of the breed. Tell me how to make this shit right so it's respectable, whether I'm standing next to a poodle, a Rottweiler, or another American bully or something in this breed. Somebody Everybody is looking for real information. That's why I don't fuck with y'all. I invited you bitches on this show, whether it was the Exotic Kings or whether it was this or whether it was that. I done said I come on y'all platforms and discuss dogs. The reason why y'all would never have me there, y'all can say all that other bullshit, all those lies y'all want to tell. Oh yeah, you probably gonna rob us. You probably, nah. That's called diversion tactics. I don't even deal with you motherfuckers. I wouldn't even buy that shit. Man, stop it. You couldn't pay me. Literally, you couldn't pay me nothing to take one of them dogs home. Nothing. So we ain't even got no business. Y'all don't want me on that platform talking about, oh, we're not trying to help him out. And oh, yeah, he did it. Man, my platform is bigger than y'all's. Y'all just don't want the people that y'all fucking over with them unhealthy dogs and sending them to them homes to die to hear the truth about, hey, yeah, you buying a piece of shit. That's what y'all don't want to do. You don't want to get in front of a camera and get to talking about hip dysplasia, elbow dysplasia, neurological issues, dwarfism. You don't want to talk about those things. You don't want to talk about missing chromosomes, additional chromosomes. You don't want to talk about that shit. You don't want to talk about how many of y'all dogs is born sterile, how many of y'all dogs died before 2 years old, how many of y'all dogs is actually living in extreme pain while y'all pop them up and put $50,000 price tags on them. You don't want to talk about that shit because that's the real shit, and basically you just out here to pimp handicapped and fucked up dogs. That's the truth. Let's not go around anything else. Let's not keep on making this about anything else. The truth is that y'all came to a community to rob it for its soul and get whatever you could get out of it. And just like Bashar said with his extreme dogs, when this shit goes a caved in bust and don't nobody want to buy no more dogs no more, he will leave because he don't give a fuck about it. Well, guess what? Some of us actually give a fuck, and that's why everybody's voice needs to be louder when you give a fuck, because these people don't. They embarrassing us worldwide. Got the fucking feds looking at us and everything else because these dumb fucks is out here abusing dogs. Breeding bullshit to make super bullshit. It is what it is, though. But y'all excuse me, I gotta go run and sell me a exotic piglet for $2 million. I got a motherfucker down here. He say he don't eat swine, but when I tell him that Diddy got one, he gonna get this motherfucker. Until next time, much love, y'all. Peace.